Year 2 and welcome to your first English lesson of the week. Before we begin, please make sure you have something to write on and something to write with. If you do not have this equipment, please pause the video now and join us when you are ready. Let's begin. First off, we're going to look at something we have learned previously. I want you to have a think about what is a sentence. What things must a sentence include? Pause the video now. You can use my example here to help you. Well done. We know that a sentence is a set of words that make sense. Sentences must begin with a capital letter and usually end with a full stop. They can also end with question marks or exclamation marks. Let's have a look at my simple sentence. Let's read it together. The cat sat on the mat. My sentence begins with a capital letter, it ends with a full stop. The subject in my sentence is the cat. It is who my sentence is about. The verb in this sentence tells us what the cat is doing. The cat sat on the mat. Good work, Year 2. Today we are learning to understand conjunctions. First, we're going to identify conjunctions in sentences, explore different conjunctions, and apply conjunctions to our writing. Conjunctions are joining words that link together parts of a sentence. Coordinating conjunctions join two sentences together. Here are some examples. Let's read them together. And, so, but, or. We use these words all the time in our spoken language. Today, we are going to have a think about applying them to our written work. Let's have a look at my example of where I have applied a coordinating conjunction. My turn. I had a terrible cold. I still went to work. Your turn. I had a terrible cold, but I still went to work. Here, I have used a coordinating conjunction, but, which joins these two sentences together. Let's have a look at some more sentences and have a think about the coordinating conjunctions we can apply to make the two sentences into one. My turn. I like cats. He likes dogs. Your turn. Pause the video now and think about which conjunction you would put into this space. Let's check our answer. I like cats, but he likes dogs. You could have also had I like cats and he likes dogs. Both of these conjunctions are plausible in this sentence. My turn. The park was closed. We went home. Your turn. Pause the video now and think about which coordinating conjunction you could put in to this sentence. Let's check. The park was closed, so we went home. You could have also used the conjunction and. The park was closed and we went home. Both of these conjunctions make sense in this sentence. Now we're going to identify the coordinating conjunctions in each of these sentences. Let's do the first one together. I went to the park and I played on the slide. The conjunction in this sentence is and. Good work. Here are the rest of the conjunctions we have been looking at so far to help you identify them in these sentences. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to write the numbers 1 to 4 down. I am going to read out each sentence and you are going to write down the coordinating conjunction in each sentence, just like you do on your whiteboards at school. Number 1. I wanted to play outside, but it started to rain. Number 2. I had a tummy ache, so I didn't go to school. Number 3. Do you want pizza or pasta for lunch? Number 4. I went to the beach and ate lots of ice cream. I'm going to give you a few moments to check over your answers. Let's tick or fix our answers. I wanted to play outside, but it started to rain. The conjunction was but. I had a tummy ache, so I didn't go to school. The conjunction was so. Do you want pizza or pasta for lunch? The conjunction was or. I went to the beach and ate lots of ice cream. The conjunction was and. Good work, Year 2. Let's explore 2 sentences and think about which sentence has applied a coordinating conjunction correctly. Could you please write down the numbers 1 and 2? I will read you the sentences and I would like you to put a tick or a cross whether it has applied a coordinating conjunction. Let's begin. Number 1. Christine went to the sink and washed her hands. Tick or cross. Number 2. Jolyon took his ball outside for playtime. Tick or cross. Let's check our answers. Christine went to the sink and washed her hands. This sentence includes a coordinating conjunction. I'm going to give it a tick. Sentence 2 does not include a coordinating conjunction. I am going to give it a cross. Let's check some more sentences. Could you please write down 1 and 2 again? I will read out the sentence. You can tick or cross. Number 1. Zainab went to the park with her cousin. Tick or cross. Number 2. Keenan wanted to play outside, but it started to rain. Tick or cross. Let's check. Number 1 does not include a coordinating conjunction. Well done if you got a cross. Number 2 does contain the coordinating conjunction, but I'm going to give it a tick. Good work. We're going to move on now to subordinating conjunction. We use these to add information to our sentence. Again, we use these all the time in our spoken language, and today we are going to use them in our writing too. Let's read them together. Because, when, while, although, after. Let's have a look at how I have applied a subordinating conjunction in my sentence. My turn. He was annoyed. The train stopped. Your turn. He was annoyed because the train stopped. I have used the subordinate conjunction because, which adds information to our sentence. My turn. The weather is warm. It is still winter. Your turn. Below, you have the subordinate conjunctions because, while, although, when. I would like you to think about which conjunction is most appropriate to add into this sentence. Pause the video now and have a think. Well done if you picked the answer, although. Let's read the sentence together. The weather was warm, although it is still winter. This is the most appropriate subordinate conjunction for this sentence. Let's check another sentence. My turn. Lodia will buy more toys. She saves enough money. Which subordinate conjunction do you think is most appropriate for this sentence? Please pause the video now and have a think. Well done if you picked when. Let's read our sentence together. Lodia will buy more toys when she saves enough money. When is the most appropriate subordinate conjunction for this sentence? Again, I will ask you to write the numbers 1 to 3. I will read the sentence and I would like you to identify the subordinate conjunction. We'll do the first one together. The children went to play because they finished the lesson. The subordinate conjunction in this sentence is because. Here, I have more subordinate conjunctions to help you identify them in the rest of the sentences. Pause the video now and write the numbers 1 to 3. Let's begin. Number 1, we line up after the bell has been rung. Number 2, the sun was shining although it was raining before. Number 3, my mum made my breakfast while I got ready for school. Please check you have identified the correct subordinate conjunction in each sentence. Let's check our answers. We line up after the bell has been rung. The conjunction in this sentence is after. The sun was shining although it was raining before. The conjunction is although. My mum made my breakfast while I got ready for school. The conjunction is while. Good work, Year 2. Let's look at 2 similar sentences. Please write down 1 and 2 and you're going to put tick or a cross. Number 1, Matthew went to the comfort room. He fell over. Number 2, Matthew went to the comfort room because he fell over. Let's check our answers. Number 1 does not include a subordinate conjunction. Number 2 includes the subordinate conjunction because I am going to give it a tick. Well done. Could you please write down the numbers 1 or 2 and then you're going to tick or cross. Number 1, Subhan played Roblox after he finished his homework. Number 2, Julia played Roblox the whole day. Let's check our answers. Number 1, this sentence includes the conjunction after. I am going to give it a tick. Number 2 does not include a subordinate conjunction. I'm going to give it a cross. Great work, Year 2, on conjunctions today. For your independent task, I would like you to apply your knowledge of conjunctions to complete the sentences with the correct coordinating or subordinating conjunctions. Here is a clip of the sheet which you are going to be using for your sentences. If you manage to get onto your challenge, I would like you to write your own sentences using both coordinating and subordinating conjunctions. This means you should be using the words and, or, but, so, because, although, after, before in your own sentences. Great work, Year 2. I would love to see your work in this afternoon.